Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants brought to you by W Energy Drink. Get your W on with Ringside Rants 10% off at W.GG. I am your host tonight, Just Mike. And to my right over here, we got Jetpad Karma, also known as Josh. Below me, we have the magical musical maestro of all music of Louisiana, JAT. And then over in the far right hand corner, we have Spicy Phil tonight. Also, this Marcus Strong style. Gentlemen, how the fuck are you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
So last night we were ranted and raved and carried on about some shit, and tonight we have a little bit of nothing to talk about. So I got some ideas. Jordan's mentioned the Southern Korean South Korean wrestling awards. Phil wants to talk more about New Japan and Stardom.
We also, like you said, we want to talk about apparently is the Bullet Club dead?
And so hold on that note. And Josh, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Squirrel?
No.
Oh shoot. I don't know. Whatever pops into my little demented mind that that'll come up. So
all right. So I think we should start with Phil first because he wants to talk about his Bullet Club dead.
I've been a fan of Bullet Club since I found out about them, and I watched the little clips before I found out who was in it, and that's also one of the reasons I fell in love with New Japan Pro Wrestling, because they reminded me of the NWO. And when I found out about the NWO, I loved that too, because it was something different about wrestling. It was like a game changer. And look what the Bullet Club has done for professional wrestling today. You have they helped create stars. Look what they did for Cody Rhodes. Look what they did for AJ Styles. Look what they did for Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Finn Balor. You can even say the Good Brothers as well. I mean, look at even the Guerrillas of Destiny. A lot of these guys have changed the game. You even got guys like ELP. Look what he did for his career as well. El Fantasma. He went from this big douchebag heel to one of the biggest baby faces in Japan. That's a non-Japanese baby face. He's a member of Hontai, which is basically Team New Japan. It's not affiliated with any other factions at all. And you even got they changed the game, and you may call them NWO wannabes. I mean, they lasted longer than NWO has, and they've gone through multiple years. You even got Jay White as well. He was, also just look at it's done for Gabe Kidd. He's one of the big stars in Japan right now.
But Phil, you named all these people, but most of them were already well-established names before that. And hence, AJ Styles was a huge name before Bullet Club. I'll give you Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, and I'll give you the Good Brothers, and I'll give you Jay White. But here we are talking about the Bullet Club now. Is it dead? Or is it RIP? Or is it just what they do with Suzuki-gun? Is it to be continued at a later date?
Well, according to Yonesuchi.
Hold on. Chew, swallow, speak.
That's what I'm saying before. All right. So what happened? Put it down, Josh. So as I was saying, about Bullet Club, they're saying that the unaffiliated, according to Yonesuchi, who's the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, them and the unaffiliated, along with Bullet Club War Dogs, as formed Unbound Company. There's there's no saying what it could be. Well, time will tell. Plus, you have David Finlay, who might be leaving New Japan for WWE. You also have like Gabe Kidd's contract still going. You also have like all the other members of the War Dogs. So who knows what's gonna happen? We will find out probably at New Beginning or so, whether or not they stay or they go.
Yeah, it really sucks that and I mean it's nothing new to us. We all know after January 4th, that's when contracts all come up at the same time, and a lot of people like to slight New Japan on that, but at least they know to get their year end program over. But yeah, technically all of Bullet Club is up. Do they stay or do they go? Do they leave for more money? Do they stay in Japan? And that's
Do
really
they
the
stay or
question.
do they go? Yeah. And unfortunately, is like I don't want the Bullet Club to end, but at the same time, look in the past couple of years, I'm like ever since like the Jay White, it's been going down, down, down. Now it's just I'm just sorry, it's just a t-shirt now.
Mhm.
It's just a t-shirt logo.
They left a hit with good history though.
Yeah.
The
Used to.
history is not in question. The lineage is now in question, Phil.
You're right. I mean, I think it's time to end it. Like they had a great run the past decade. So I think we'll see what happens. And I have a feeling the Knockout Brothers will become a member of Unbound Company.
What would be really, really surprising is if the Knockout Bros joined up with War Dogs and War Dogs changed their whole faction name back to Bullet Club Inc. That would make a lot of people take notice. It really would. It would instead of being, oh my God, it's just Bullet Club. It's Bullet Club Inc. and it's back together with new members, and you can start it fresh and give them a new lift. And you don't have to have a face. Just like whenever there was a time and place, like David Finlay wasn't really the leader of the so-called Bullet Club, but then he became the leader of the Bullet Club because of whatever. But there was a long hiatus period where there was no leader. You don't
Not,
really
not
need a leader of that.
that's not really how it happened, Mike, because it was on U.S. soil, and Jay White had his final match. He kissed the ring. Finley came out, jumped him with Gato. And Gato's like, "Here's your new leader." That's how that happened.
Uh,
That's how they did to AJ Styles.
That's how they do it.
And when all the elite left, the rest of the Bullet Club jumped them.
hmm Jay White took out Omega when it was his turn, but you can only change up members so many times until you start watering something down. And after the Bucks, AJ's run with the group made it more popular. Then the Bucks pushed it all over ROH and the T-shirts. They ran with it. Omega too. It's kind of hard to come back after that. And everybody was worried that it was done with Jay White. Finley's run has only made people appreciate Jay White more.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, but the thing is like everybody compared it to the NWO, but the thing is, NWO kept almost all their members all the way through. That man, they went from black and white to red and black, But
Don't get about the black and silver.
But at the same time, you still had Hogan, you still had Nash, you still had Hall.
Not black and silver.
Mm-mm.
There was black and silver. Oh, that was the Japan one.
No, that
No.
was NWO 2000.
So when Russo tried to put Bret Hart as the leader and they added Jeff Jarrett and all that crap happened, It didn't
That was
last.
like towards the end. That was towards the end when everything was looking like shit. So,
but you have to count it. And then NWO Japan was totally different. In NWO Japan, Masahiro Chono was the leader of New World
Yeah,
Order.
Masahiro Chono was the leader of New Japan of NWO Japan.
And that was the only thing keeping the NWO alive even after WCW went down, because the NWO Japan kept going for at least 2 or 3 years or something like that.
Chono still sells the NWO shirts out of his store to this day. Still his biggest seller.
NWO is a huge seller, man. I mean, if you think about it, NWO revolutionized wrestling as a whole industry. It took over inside of a company. It was a company that it was a faction that took over a company. When have you ever seen that? Everybody's like, oh, DX did that. No, DX was more of a, check this out, I got a crotch shot.
We're like, eh. We're like, eh. And so I'm like,
Yeah, you know, we got 2 words for you, you know. I mean, suck it, you know, but
no, but honestly, but to me, the faction the heads of the faction was always there. It was Hogan, Hall, and Nash. Hogan, Hall, and Nash. Well,
except for
Hall kind of disappeared at the end, but that was more. That was when he started developing problems. So he kind of disappeared towards the end, but that's because of his problem.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, but there was always Hogan, there was always Nash there. So, but with, it's like you said with Bullet Club, it's like you had Finn Balor, aka Prince Devitt, aka Finn Balor. You know that the original crew, and the original crew kind of grew into to the second generation, which was the
Kenny Omega.
No, AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Then Kenny Omega and Young Bucks joined in.
Well, Kenny Omega was already a member, but he took the leader after AJ left.
Yeah. But and that's when the real popularity really soared and everything. Then they left, and you had Jay White and all them. Then that's what it kind of starts getting down, but levels out. They were still good. Then all of a sudden, you lost God. Bad Luck Fale finally left the group. You know, around the Finley era. You know, the last OG member. You know, he left, and now it's like. It's getting to the point where, like, I'm starting to compare Bullet Club to Leonard Skinner.
You got no original members.
Yeah, basically, it's right now that's the best way I can describe it. Basically, Bullet Club is the Leonard Skinner of Japan. It's like
the tribute band, the tribute faction.
It's technically even worse because Bullet Club doesn't even have a single original member anymore.
Yeah. Well, one one guy still in the company, but he's in a different group.
He's in the House of Torture.
Kenta, ain't it? Was it Kenta?
No. Fale was one of the original. He's the second member.
Yeah.
But what about the pimp guy? The guy that carried around the pimp and the chick? What about him? Ain't he in House of Torture?
Yeah, they all jumped to House of Torture.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. And that's 2 members that we got the original OG that's still in New Japan. They got one that's like second iteration.
I mean,
that's in House of Torture as well.
Technically, Fale is a part-timer, dude. He runs a dojo in Australia. He hasn't been main roster non-stop in years. Like Fale's not a regular.
He trained the Knockout Brothers.
So yeah, so he just pops up, says hi, and just like an absentee father just comes out, sprinkles the candy, and just leaves.
And Pimp Yujiro is only because of his good health is he still there. He's technically the dad squad, getting ready to join the grandpa squad. He's got some age on him as well, and he's
in his 40s now.
And he's pretty much the lowest. He was their lowest member because I mean he don't have it anymore. They're just getting older, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, basically is like I think it's time for it to die out because
Yes.
there's no one left to keep it alive. I mean, like I said, the Bullet Club now is just the Leonard Skinner of Japan.
Tribute band, tribute faction.
Tribute band.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree with Josh saying it's basically a tribute band?
I think it's time to go. It's you can't. How long can you beat a dead horse until it's rotted away and there's nothing left?
Yeah, true.
I mean,
I mean, same with,
respect to everything the Bullet Club did. Not taking anything away from them, but bro, I mean, this thing has been running since what 2012, 13. What? How long has it been
13.
running?
2013. Yep.
Yeah, with Balor and his whole group, you know, and the original four and all of that, and then to be able to redo the group to make it even almost bigger, you know, in a couple iterations, and then I mean, we've had 5 different versions of Bullet Club, not counting House of Torture or affiliations or anything like that. It spanned the world. It spanned through different wrestling companies. I think it's done its job, but I think it's time to move to the future. And a lot of those guys are getting older. We have younger guys coming in. We need to focus on what this this new wrestling talent's doing in rings, depending on whatever ring they're in the world. You know.
I'll tell you one thing though, those T-shirts will still sell, you know, because of the history.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Well, like, NWO shirts still sell. People still wear NWO shirts. Basically, it's become a legacy like the NWO, and they will be. Well, we're always going to enjoy the Bullet Club's memories of what they did. You know what they stood for. They changed the game just like NWO did. And
for the better. For the better.
And you know, if they are gone, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. You know, I'm happy they happen. You know, if I say if it's time to move on, time to move on. I'm happy if it's gone. I won't be upset about it. You know, because I say they had a great run.
Going to former members. I think it's time they start putting Finn Balor with the God back together. Have them run amok because I'm sorry, that Judgment Day gimmick right now is dead. Basically, it's all chicks running and Finn Balor. Everybody else is injured. Dom's injured.
And also, everyone thinks Bloodline is a joke now.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gravitating to. Well, I like what's his name that's running the New Age Bloodline, I guess you would call it.
Solo
Sikoa. Like I like him as a heel, and he's doing good work, but this group he's running is like it's not grabbing me.
It's making him look like shit, especially Jeff Cobb and with that potato bullshit.
Yeah, so it's like to me is like just grab Beller and get God back together and just throw them on and just like let them destroy everything again. Bring back the club 3.0.
All you would need to do, I'm just saying, realistically, if we did this in WWE, all they'd have to do is sign Carl Anderson, grab Tama Tonga. They're not going to get Fale, but the two of them with Balor, that's the origin. That's the beginning. That's the first 4 members of the club. That's what it was. Fale was the first man with Devitt. Then Carl Anderson and Tama Tonga joined at the same. That was the original 4.
Yeah,
and that's when they were. That's when they were.
I don't know if the Good Brothers are. I don't know if the Good Brothers are going to go.
No, they're not going to go back.
Yeah, they already got their ass burnt a couple times, and it's like, they're done.
You can't do a Bullet Club without them. They were there before God was a team. Before, I mean, Tama Tongaloa eventually would join the group, but the first powerhouse tag team was Gallows and Anderson in that group.
The Good Brothers. Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? How are you, brother?
What's up, Anthony?
Hey, Anthony.
And WWE's not going to do that because it would make sense.
Well, then they're not going to be able to. You can't do something unless you got the rights to use the real name. And Japan owns the name. So everybody's like, "Oh, Tony Khan should buy it. Oh, WWE should buy it." WWE's not going to buy a dying entity that's not the NWO that they can't make money off of when all it does is in WWE eyes, Bullet Club waters down their NWO money or legacy history because NWO is the one. So you don't buy the dollar store brand to McDonald's French fries when you got the real McDonald's French fries. So yeah, NWO is the real deal big thing. Bullet Club is the copy of NWO.
So how do you feel about there's been talks that Tony Khan is trying to buy all the things from WCW from WWE? All the rights to WCW names, including likenesses and everything.
Why?
Well, to tell you the truth, WCW did have some awesome names for pay-per-views, man. They did.
Oh, sure. But why didn't he just... Well, if all of that, why didn't you just buy all of that, shove the All Elite name, never use it, and just you could call yourself WCW and break out the old metal signs? I mean, this is a waste of fucking money. Just so you can use the bash at the beach and Halloween. That's what this is about. Tony Khan waste. Hey, why you don't have any good creativity of your own to make some awesome sets for the people to wrestle and go out? I mean, you already have. If you can't do it, then why do you need a W name to create a beach or a haunted house? Where's the logic?
Bullshit, Anthony. Because the NWO came out way before the Bullet Club did.
It said, and well, his first question was, I think this is probably Roman is going to reunite the bloodline because the way they're portraying Solo, he is incompetent leader and he's not ready to leave the stable.
Killed the bloodline story already. Fuck, that's so old as shit.
Which is okay. Anthony also said, which is odd to me when I hear a lot of wrestling historians say that the Bullet Club was around way before the NWO came into the business. That is not true. You're talking about NWO is late 90s or into the early 2000s. Bullet Club didn't start till like 2013. So
yeah.
My bad. Something happened with my internet didn't even blink, but my whole server froze.
You're good, brother. You're good, brother. You're good.
Then he says you don't like when NXT does with the WCW pay-per-view names. Yeah, I mean it brings back some nostalgia. I like how they bring back Halloween Havoc.
It's nostalgia, but is it good?
No.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Phil. Is it nostalgia, but is it good, or is it necessary?
That's the problem with WWE. They always fucking rely on nostalgia and everything.
It
sells. But here's the thing: it looks good on the but do they do shit with it? Fuck no, it's not as good as the original.
But wait a minute.
Will be.
But wait a minute.
He's just polishing another turn. You realize it's just a fucking turn.
But wait a minute. Why is Tony Khan trying to buy old WCW? Isn't he trying to do the same shit?
It's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, why is Tony Khan trying to... bro, you don't need Halloween Havoc.
I understand he's a fan because here's the thing. WCW died, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. I was pissed off that WWF killed it.
Me too.
That Vince killed it. He also did the same with ECW, trying to bring it back, but then they said, okay, we're going to go with some more sports entertainment shit, and it was fucking boring. I hated that version of ECW. This isn't the ECW I remember. Even I hated it. It didn't feel like ECW. It just felt like it had the name. It just felt like another WWE off-brand.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, why can't Tony Khan just make his own summer-based pay-per-view with Sand and then his own Halloween-based pay-per-view with a new name? And
he should do that. You know, I think he should do
that. Make fucking set. If you want to have a haunted house and decorate shit, go ahead and spend the money and get you some nice entranceways and decorate the fucking place. You don't have to have the WCW name just to leech off of it. I mean, like Triple H is really gonna sell him this shit and make him happy, even though it's they will lead him on and drag him on to do anything they can to piss off Tony Khan because that's how petty they are on the other side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, it's all about pettiness.
Yeah, yes it is. But yeah, WWE anything they can to fuck with Tony Khan. They'll do that just to drag him on to try to make him busy with something else. That's just the way they are.
It is.
Yeah. I mean,
What
if you
I'm
just
reading actually is Vince Tico is going to retire the old pay per view, but still have the rights to them.
if Tony Khan would have just never claimed he was competition, they wouldn't be worried about him at all.
Hey, beautiful, I'm going to call my love. No, I have you on. I'm muting me.
Hi.
This dude takes phone calls in the middle of a podcast.
Well, we can't hear him, but she can still hear us. So,
That's very true. That's true. Hey, lover boy. What's
I'm
up,
a
bro?
sexy boy.
Your woman had to call you for you to prove you love her more than the podcast, didn't she, fella?
Not my ring, pal.
That's good shit right there, pal.
Finish him off, Daddy.
Ooh. She probably muted us now. Anthony's got questions in the chat if you guys want to hit that up.
All right, yeah. All right, let's see.
I'll be listening off camera.
All right, taking away the big four. Taking away the big four, what would your dream pay-per-view schedule for WWE, and what pay-per-view would you retire and come up with original ones? Ooh. So what's the big four be for WWE? That's the
Rumble,
WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Okay, so that's the big four.
Summer scam.
What you got?
Yes.
Elimination Chamber. That's one of the loose ones.
That's the one that's coming to Chicago this year.
Yeah. The ticket prices are out fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
I would keep I like Elimination Chamber, so I would keep that one.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, that's always an interesting one, so I would keep that one.
WrestleMania, of course.
Well, no, that's one of the big four, so that's not to be touched. So what's the other one?
They got rid of. I'll tell you one why they got rid of TLC. I'm glad they got rid of that.
Yeah, I mean that should be like a match, not just a whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one that's gone. Oh God, I can't even think
sell
of
them.
anything in Iraq, anything in Iraq or Iraq or whatever. So whatever they have overseas, that all that stuff needs to go.
Well, they're having WrestleMania there next year, and they're having Royal Rumble there this year.
Yeah.
And I am the
House of
manager
Carnage.
of That's Why. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Not its own pay-per-view. I kind of agree with that because that's what it really started as on WrestleMania.
And come up with original ones. Yeah, I would. Yeah, man, I used to have like a bunch of names for like pay-per-views.
Oh man, I used to play TNM7. I used to play EWR. I used to go my own pay-per-views and shit. I love doing that, man. I had one called Gears of Turmoil. Don't know why. Another one was Rage in the Cage.
Yeah. But that would have been one of mine right there. Age in a Cage. You know, Age in a Cage is that was one of mine. There you go.
Age in the Cage, yeah.
And instead of in your house, it'd be like your mom's house.
And
because technically it was your mom's house.
Yeah, for real. But the crazy thing, man, I missed from TNA was the all steel cage pay-per-view. That shit was awesome.
TNA Lockdown?
Fuck yes, dude.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awesome.
They did that for years, man, and then he just got away from it. It pissed me the fuck off. Every match is different and it's in a cage. Every match is in a cage.
Well, that's probably because do you know how hard it is to wipe down a cage after a match, you know?
Well, yeah, but Dusty Rhodes came up with that idea.
Especially if someone gets juicy.
Juicy.
I mean, now do you notice? And I noticed at the GCW events. Let me see. No, AEW events. Right after a match gets bloody, they know they're already juicing, and they over go and grab right when they're in the commercial to hurry up and change the mat. Or pull the top mat off, and they got like a line of plastic underneath it. I'm like, well, so they already know these guys are getting bloody. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had to have that thing ready to go at all times.
Yeah.
I know that Money in the Bank should go the hell away, and that should be a WrestleMania match like it originally was. That shouldn't be a pay-per-view.
I'm thinking. Toy box pile drivers.
What?
That should be a thing.
Pile Driver Mania?
Nah, toy box pile drivers.
It's a pile driver
With a toy box.
That song.
That's a good song by Sepultura. Not by Sepultura. I mean, like what's her name's? By
Coco Beware, man, motherfucker, man.
No, there's a pile driver song. No, there's a song by the Cavalera brothers.
But no, I'm talking about the original with the Birdman, like pile drive. I wish we could watch that stuff, man, because that is pure comedy.
Nothing's better than that Repo Man 20-minute video.
Y'all killing
Yeah,
me.
we can't. I wish we.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all tonight, man. I'm tired and I'm a little bit sleepy because I took my nighttime medicine. So I do have to tell y'all that in ahead of time. I'm getting loopy, so this will get forewarning.
All right. Well, before you go,
Mortal Kombat on us.
Before you get too loopy, why don't you pull up those South Korean awards so we can look at
tried to pull them up, man. I didn't find anything from this year. I found 2023 and 2024. I didn't find 2025.
Wow. I've heard people go down the whole list. It's like 20 awards.
But I did pull up Wrestling Inc.'s Best of 2025 awards.
Ooh. All right. Let's go through that.
All right.
We ain't got much.
Cool. Here, I'll share the screen.
And
Bing.
There we go.
Y'all ready?
All right. Is it go for number one, or is it gonna go from the bottom up?
I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom.
All right.
Non-wrestler of the year was Don Callis.
Oh yeah.
And runners-up was Adam Pearce. Others receiving first-place votes was Paul Heyman, Prince Nana, Stokely Hathaway, Nick Aldis, Bryan Danielson, Ian Riccaboni, Cameraman Stu, and Triple H.
Okay.
Cameraman Stu? Who the hell is that?
That's John Cena's cameraman.
Yep.
I'll tell you, should have been there like last year was Fatty. Was Fatty from New Japan Pro Wrestling. that would be none other than Kenta's cameraman, who's his
Cool.
best friend's Fatty. Jordan knows what I'm talking about, don't you?
I think I would like to know where's Luther in all of this?
Yeah, Luther should have been on that.
Yeah,
He's hilarious. I like to when him and Serpentico are a tag team.
if we could have cameraman Stu, I mean, why can't we have Luther?
Or why can't we have Fatty from New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Because this is last year. So this ain't 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
All right. What's next?
Yeah.
Breakout Star of the Year, Stephanie McClure.
Yep, I
I
agree.
don't think anybody's going to hate on that.
Runner-up, Kevin Knight. Others receiving first-round votes was Kendall Gray, Mike Santana, JC Jane, Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Sol Ruka, and Dominic Mysterio.
No, I would left out Mike Santana and Dominic Mysterio because they're already a couple. Mike Santana is like a 15-year vet, so it's not breakout
for real.
And Dominic is like what, in his 4th year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But Stephanie winning Breakout Star of the Year. Not
But yeah,
bad.
I agree with that.
Not bad.
Yeah, for what? For what? Past 2
years?
I want to say what, 2023, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
What, in a 3-year span, she went from champion from CMLL, wrestled on a pay-per-view at AEW, then go to NXT, win a champion, become a double champion in NXT, then go to become a champion on Raw. So yeah, she in 3 years. So
She was a triple champ when she was in CMLL. She also held a starting title and I think won the New Japan. I might be wrong.
Strong.
New
Japan Strong.
The CMLL women's and
chew, Phil, chew.
Phil, we can't understand you if you're talking and eating.
she won the CMLL Women's Championship and the CMLL Women's Tag Team Championship.
Okay.
And New Japan Strong Championship. And then she lost to Monet.
So, entrance of the year, Mystico, AEW. I agree. That was an awesome entrance for that.
He generally has good entrances already.
I wish we could play it, but I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted music. So
yeah, runner-up was John Cena from SummerSlam. Other receiving first place votes was Naomi, WrestleMania 41. CM Punk, WrestleMania 41. Swerve Strickland from Double or Nothing. Mercedes Moné, CML Viren is Espectacular. Brock Lesnar, Raw of 2011, 24, 25. And John Cena, Saturday Night's main event, his last one. So, wow, that ain't bad.
Go Mystico.
Yeah.
So John Cena
These awards so far, I don't think not a one has pissed us off yet.
No, that's it.
They're unbiased.
Finisher of the year, Heyman Adam Page's Buckshot Lariat. That's gonna piss me off.
It's not the best.
They're way. Nah, I'm not upset about it, but
no. No, let's see the runners up.
Braun
Breaker Spear. Big fucking whoop. Ain't motherfucker do a spear.
Kenny Omega's One Winged Angel. Athena's O-Face. Sol Ruka's Soul Snatcher. Will Ospreay's Hidden Blade.
I would have
over the moonsault.
Keep going. Bye.
Mystico's La Mystica. Samoa Joe and Gunther's Rear Naked Choke.
I would have put Sol Ruka's Soul Snatcher. If you haven't seen that move, that is like
it's beautiful.
You got to be kayfabe, non-kayfabe this,
I'm glad it's not.
Both partners got to work that move into the right position to make that look awesome.
I'm just glad it's not Braun Breaker's spear.
No, that's the cheapest. That's the cheapest.
Anyone can do a spear these days. Like it's overplayed.
I want to know where's the real best finisher of the year.
I like the Hidden Blade by Will Ospreay though. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I want to know where Driller Mahoney's finishes because it's the best looking move there is.
Or I'll tell you another one, Pinche Loco by El Desperado. That's a good one too.
To me, nothing beating that Driller Mahoney finisher is brutal.
What's Mystico's La
Mystica. I think that's that crazy plunger dive, 450 splash.
I was surprised Samoa Joe's Muscle Buster is not on there. That's way better than his rear naked choke.
Yeah, but
they got Samoa Joe on here with his with his joke tied with Gunther's. But in all honesty, I would have put Sol Ruka's. I would have put that move
on this list. I can see why you would do that, but I just don't know.
Non-existent, Anthony. Non-existent.
What's non-existent?
Oba Femi's finisher.
What is it? What is his finisher? Shit. I just watched his match too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's next?
Faction of the year, the Don Callis family. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
I'm totally okay with that one.
They're a great faction. They're better than the Death Riders, I can tell you that.
And they were the runners up there, Phil. The Death Riders.
Oh my God.
And the others receiving first round votes were the Ops, the Judgment Day, and the Vision.
Oh yeah, that's the Vision. Isn't that what's his face's Paul Heyman's faction?
Yeah, with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory, and Logan Paul.
Seth Rollins was in there, wasn't he?
Was until he got thrown out.
I'm not surprised.
AKA injured.
Yeah.
Tag Team Trios Champions of the Year, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
What the fuck? Who killed?
We already know who this should have been. This should have been Brodito.
Oh yeah.
Or KO Bros.
The Young Bucks were runners up.
First, or Jet Speed. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I would have taken the Bucks out there.
This is brain rot. Bullshit, man.
Yeah, Brodito should have been.
So you basically chose the worst tag team. I'm sorry. I feel like I have an aneurysm of stupidity right now.
I get it.
Well, I can tell you one thing. This site is completely against the Japanese companies because they're not even getting runner-up or choices.
Josh,
or anything.
bring out the squirrel. I need a distraction. Thanks.
Where the hell are the KO Bros?
I know they should have been on there. TV shows here. This is more focused on sports entertainment than it is wrestling.
Yeah, let's see.
TV show they focus on the North Americans. TV show of the year AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, TV show of the year AEW Dynamite.
I liked it more than Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
SmackDown, don't even get me started. I heard SmackDown sucked.
No, they're honestly they're starting to step. They have to step up because they got
Raw is in the toilet.
Yeah, Raw is like you'd be lucky if you get one, maybe two good decent matches.
Yeah. Dynamite, you get several.
What's
the runner-ups was Raw. We got SmackDown, NXT Collision, and
they're really not putting up. Well, we really don't get no Japanese. We don't get New Japan around here. So, and if it was on what was it?
Access Television.
Yeah. Okay, go up. Okay.
Event of the year, WWE
Evolution. That was like one of the worst pay-per-views ever.
It was a good
honestly, the main event was the best one out of it.
A lot of people talk positive about that WWE Evolution show, believe it or not.
Well,
Yeah, it was
honestly,
a good
it was
show.
not.
But I'm not gonna lie, it was not NJPW King of Pro Wrestling last late winter and early last late fall, early winter. To me, that was the best show of the year. The
Kind of
CSJ Takeshita, where Takeshita won the title, that show.
Yeah, the runner-up was AEW Revolution and AEW Double or Nothing. Others receiving first-round votes were SummerSlam, CML L 92 Anniversary O, WWE Saturday Night's Main Event, wherever John Cena retired.
Yeah.
Promotion of the year.
That was a bad show. That main event.
AEW got promotion of the year. What's the runner for the pay-per-view of the year?
AEW Revolution and AEW Double or Nothing.
Wow, the CMLL got nominated for anniversary for their 92nd anniversary at least. I give them. I can't be upset about that. They're runner up.
Yeah.
Can you Jordan?
No, to me that's the one that's decent on the list. I'm like, where the hell is everybody else's pay-per-views?
I have a feeling Wrestle Kingdom 20 is going to be up there next year.
Yeah.
I don't think GCW One Night Stands are going to be on there.
No. One night only? No.
One night only.
But yeah, they haven't had a single. There has not been a single Japanese or UK runner-up choice anything on this list. This list is purely American. It's all the two American companies and CMLL so far. So this is kind of biased.
Yeah, unfortunately it is. I mean, that's just saying how these people do not do their research on wrestling at all. I mean, they chose like Evolution as saying something right there.
That's a good point. Anthony just made up. It was like how is Triple Mania not get on this? And then usually Triple Mania is really really good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, another good one I just thought about Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide was an awesome pay-per-view. We got to see Mr. Iguana for the first time.
Yep. Promotion of the year, AEW. Y'all agree with that?
Yes.
No.
I think either
for
I think
America,
CMLL should have been there or Stardom at least, you know.
The other one receiving first round vote is a CMLL.
I think CMLL should have won, you know, because they were actually doing like thanks to AEW, they were actually getting some good, you know, someone's talking about them.
And same thing for AAA with AAA for WWE. I think both wrestling companies should have been on the list as mentions. Both Mexican wrestling companies should have been like in the consideration.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
with their ticket sales, I think you could. Y'all might not like it. I think you could consider TNA just from their ticket sales this year. They moved up. They didn't move backwards. Not calling them the best, but I think they could have been in the talks.
Yeah,
could have been mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we get to this one, Anthony says, does that show that the American audience doesn't really want a lot of British or Japanese wrestling as a whole, or we stick to watching either AAA or CMLL, WWE, or AEW or TNA?
I can tell you what it is, and it's done on purpose. From Dave Meltzer all the way down, I knew this was going to happen when AEW became a thing. For years, all you've had is WWE at the top and a bunch of indies or other companies. The first thing these people that give ratings want to do is they want to fluff AEW, because if everybody talks about AEW, it becomes a legitimate competitor, and then these people have something to write about and have another option. So the whole idea is, last year WWE got all kind of awards, did great. This year they're going to try to give as much as they can to AEW. That way there's a fight. They're creating their own competition here. The whole goal is to make WWE and AEW battle and not to have it one-sided. So that's why so much this year has been handed to AEW, because WWE did not have as strong a year as they have in the past.
They're,
Now,
they're trying to stir the pot for AEW fans. They're pissing off a lot of members in WWE. So like, get your shit together.
right, that too. But the thing is, they're like, all right, we want to create a fight, so you got to have two people to have a fight. So they're using AEW, whether it's good or not. When WWE's less, they're going to back AEW more. Let's say WWE is a great 2026. They're all going to vote WWE and say, AEW, get your act together for next year. Don't be surprised if it goes back and forth for the next few years between the two, because that's where the attention is. It's where the public eye is. That's what they want. They're creating their own narrative in a way. They're doing what EC3 wishes he could do in his life.
All right, why are we looking at CGC?
That's on me. I fell asleep.
No.
Here, I'm going to poke you a little bit.
Story of the year: Tony Storm versus Mariah May.
Wait, he fell pretty far. He's trying to get back up.
All right, there we go.
News
story of the year: Hulk Hogan passing away.
That I will agree with. Yeah, I'll agree with that. That is the story of the year. I don't know how other people didn't get that right.
John Cena turns heel. That's a good second come up.
Oh, most definitely.
Retirement? No, that was a dud.
WrestleMania has Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry. Whatever that link was, that was funny as hell. I won't repeat it, but it was funny.
I thought Mike was trying to send you a message, Josh.
Not me, no, man.
Debut, return of the year, Kenny Omega, tie.
Fine.
What's the other debut or return?
No.
Oh, with AJ Lee.
There it is, right there. The second one. Go down.
Well, who did Omega tie with for debut and
AJ Lee?
I would have put AJ over Kenny.
Yeah, I don't find. I mean, that's really your return of the year, Omega. It's not the first time he's returned. I think it would be AJ Lee, just because she's been gone for so damn long.
Yeah, when Omega returned, I mean, everybody's like, yeah, but they blew the roof off when she returned.
Yeah, that was long overdue.
So what's the runners up?
No. Oh. Andrade, Jesse Ventura, Blake Monroe, Ricky Saints, Jay Cargill, Swerve Strickland, and Minnie Monet. Minnie Monet.
A debut? Yes, because that was pure fucking comedy on that. Andrade?
No, he's returned enough.
Andrade? No. Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, I like seeing Jesse again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The rest,
we talked about Jesse Ventura yesterday, so if you guys want to know,
short of Swerve's return, the rest, fuck them.
Jay Cargill, Swerve.
No, I'll admit Jay Cargill's return at the Elimination Chamber, where she just came and beat the shit out of Naomi was pretty awesome. I'll admit that. That was a good return.
Yeah.
Shocking one was actually Andrade getting fired and returning on AEW. That I would say that was more shocking. But other than that, dud, and funny. Minnie Monet's debut.
All right, give me a second.
Ow.
All right. Next was promo of the year, Naomi, whenever she became champion.
That was the promo of the year?
Yeah.
There's sure a lot of I am I gay tests on here.
Oh no, I would put any of Tony Storm's promos.
I also like Heyman's promo in Mexico. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good one. Is that on here? Let's see.
Yeah, it is. The Heyman page is a promo he did in Mexico and Mexico City Arena.
Yeah, that was
where they did that CMLL and AEW crossover. That was a good show.
Hey Phil, you know what I got to say about that, right?
What?
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Will you stop?
Phil, you didn't hear my new car horn, did you?
I don't even. Oh God, no.
Yeah, you didn't hear my new car horn. Yeah.
Jordan. Will you stop?
Okay. Next subject.
Tacos.
I agree with this. Tony Storm versus Mariah May. That was a good one.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing with me.
Storyline of the year.
I thought you were agreeing with me because I just said tacos. My bad.
Yeah. Young Bucks grow broke. Okay, I gotta admit
that was funny.
That was a good storyline. That was a good storyline. John Cena's retirement. John Cena's heel turn. Yes. Okay, that's a good nomination for that. Death Riders versus AEW. Yeah, that kind of died out. It was
Mexico. That was okay.
That was a good one. Naomi versus Jay Cargo. That was a real good one. I like that one.
Especially in not Hell in a Cell, but Elimination Chamber, we should beat the shit out of her for like 5 minutes straight.
Bell Collector Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
It's getting better. It's getting better now. She has that. It got better at the end where she lost the main 2 belts and she had a nervous breakdown. You have to admit that.
Okay. All right. So what's next?
Match of the year: Tony Storm versus Mariah May and AEW Revolution.
That was a good one. That was
a good match.
Runners up were Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley, Io Sky.
Yeah, that was at the Evolution one, or no, that was WWE WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Yeah.
No.
Even I gotta admit to that one. No. Giant Moxley versus Adam Page. Yeah, that was a good match. That was an all right match.
Gunther versus CM Punk. No.
Mystical versus MJF. Yeah, that was a good match. Kanuchi Okada versus
Takeshita versus.
Oh no, Okada versus Takeshita versus Dorado. All Out. I don't remember that one. I don't remember
WWE's not doing. Chris Kelly, Triple A has the best talent. They're more sports entertainment like, but I'm more of a CMLO guy. But Chris,
I see it.
That's your opinion, Chris, about AEW. You know, some people like AEW. Like some people think WWE's the worst promotion. Some people think other days. You know, it happens, man.
I don't think AEW is the worst wrestling promotion. What it's lacking is writers. It's
realism.
Realism. Yeah, there you go. Realism and writers and everything. If they would just get that in the gear, it would be awesome because they got the talent. It just It's always it's always just the stories. They need stories. That's
I hope so, because TNA, because they lost a lot of good talent over time, though. TNA has.
And as far as Lucha Libre having the best talent, yeah, they do. Actually, AAA and CMLL, you'll find a lot of great talent between both promotions.
I don't know. They'll be toast. We'll see what happens.
TNA was voted best promotion of the year. I don't know. Did we get to that yet? No, we already got to that. They said AEW. TNA, no.
Sorry, dude.
They're not even at the top 5.
They're ready to go on?
You're very old school wrestling?
Let's see. Let's checking the comments. Talker of the year, Tony Storm. Yep.
Yes, I agree. She's one of the stars in AEW that makes you want to watch it.
Most talented promotion of the year? I'm going New Japan.
No, talker, not talent. Talker of the year.
I'm talking about for in-ring product, New Japan. Followed. Stardom might even tie New Japan.
Well, Stardom is New Japan's sister company, after all.
Yeah. All right, go down, Mike. Who's the runners-up? Now, this is the talker of the year.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Runners-up. Femi is a talker.
I'm a talker of the year. I'm gonna go with Gabe Kidd. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's a great talker. I grew up watching old Jim Crockett promotions, NW World Class. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that stuff. That's the
CM Punk's on, CM Punk's on there, obviously. Chelsea Green, I agree. As a runner-up, she could. I like it when she goes on her tantrums. It's like, I've never been creamed on so much in my life.
That was funny when she said that. That just made me.
The gifts are the memes are even better. Is when she says that, all of a sudden you see a little short video of Zack Ryder like, huh?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like the WWE just sucks. I agree with you on that.
It's hard.
I don't know about TNA though. They don't have the talent like they did a while. Most of the talent.
Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. I'm old school too. I've been watching. I've been watching wrestling since. Oh, good God! It's like in between WrestleMania 1 and WrestleMania 2. That's when I started watching wrestling. So,
Wrestler of the Year, Io Sky.
Can't hate on that. She's been a workhorse.
No, I cannot hate on Io at all. I mean, that's not a bad choice at all. That's actually a pretty damn good choice.
Everybody watching, don't forget, hit the thumbs up button. It's $3.99.
Bandito.
It don't cost you nothing. Slam the thumbs up. It helps us with the algorithm. Gets more people in the chat. More people for y'all to talk with. Give us that thumbs up. Dusty Rhodes, that like button as hard as you can. Give it the Bionic Oval.
And also give it a punch to the face like you want to do Jake Paul's jaw.
Oh, I like punch Phil all the time. Here.
Fuck you.
Wait, this way. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm trying to punch Mike. Mike, wake up! Wake up! Give me a little wake up!
And Bandito. And Bandito, that's not a bad choice either.
Uh-huh.
Mike's gonna have to lay off the meds for the show.
Yeah. After this one, you want to wrap this up, guys?
All right. Let's just scroll through this real quick. We'll give an analysis. Okay, so
that's it.
That was it.
Yep.
That was the last one. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, she's for WWE for the women's division. She is the worst.
That's on me, man. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm just.
It's all right. It's like it's okay, man.
I'm just wore out.
Yeah. Next time, don't take the meds before the show.
I didn't try to, man. I took them like a couple hours ago. I took them like around about 7.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Christopher says he'll take Chelsea Green anytime over Mercedes Monet. Yep, I agree. Chelsea got more.
I like both Chelsea and Mercedes. I think they're both great in their own ways. I did like how the story ended with Mercedes Monet, how she had the. Chris, you should have seen the meltdown when she lost the belts, man. It was hilarious. I grew up. Yeah, Ted DiBiase was great, man. I watched some of this. I even watched, dude. You should go on YouTube and watch some of their stuff in the 80s All Japan matches with Stan Hansen and Bruiser Brody and also Abdullah the Butcher, man. That was some brutal shit too, man. You would have liked that stuff.
UWF, is that where the promoter was like cocaine and hookers?
No, that's a different one.
Yeah, that was I'm trying to think of his name, who you talking about, but that was what the fuck was it? They did a whole special on him.
Herb Abrams.
Yes,
yeah,
Herb
Abrams.
Abrams.
Yeah, there you go.
Herb Abrams, that was a different UWF. This is another UWF that had Terry Gordy as world champion. So let's cut it, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not watching Ringside Rants,
you're doing life wrong, brother.
Yes, and we're just not food that you eat, man.
We're food for the ears, baby.
Man, I guess I ain't showing nothing tonight because they already called the show. But always remember, what's mine is mine. But yours is mine too.
And this is on me, gentlemen. This is on me.
You ever have a fun fact?